All right. So, welcome to this Wednesday Mastermind live session with your host, Dre Day FX. As always, we're going to start at the market open of New York City. I'm just going to wait for a few people to come in on this live session, and we're going to start. So, hopefully, you guys had a good session yesterday with me regarding of the setups that we had. We didn't have a lot of basically signals, but I just gave you some explanation of how I look at the market based off of the my EMX AI indicator and the Renko bars that you see at the bottom here. So if it's the first time on the live session, I will re-explain everything um, every session that we're doing because there's new people coming in. Uh, so we'll start in about 5 to 10 minutes. Market open, so we could see exactly how it's going. All right. So we'll start in about 2 to 3 minutes here. So market open will start in 2 to 3 minutes, and I will explain how everything works, and hopefully we have some signal coming in at 9:30. We do have PMI at around 10. So currently we're going to be looking at US 30, S&P 500, and NASDAQ. So it shouldn't affect anything regarding the news, but we'll see. All right. So let's look at what's going to happen here at 9:30. So market overview will be done in a couple seconds. So basically, what I'm looking at is what's going to be moving overall. So right now we have the US30 that is looking bearish right now, and S&P 500 the same, and NASDAQ the same here. So basically, the color scheme that you see in the back here is called the well indicator. So basically, it's an actual pattern that I look for based on the ADX, and if it's a higher pattern, you're gonna see the color scheme that will be more vivid. And if it's a black like this, that means that there's not a lot of movement here based on the setup. And basically, we're looking for a trend continuation related to the EMAs. So I have three EMAs here, or two. Right now, I only have two. So depending exactly on where the market goes, if it's under the EMAs, that means that we're looking for a bearish movement. If it's over the EMAs, it's a bullish movement, and it should be in correlation with the Renko bars. Perfect. So now, as we can see, SP 500 at US30 is pushing down, so it's going in the same direction as the Renko bars. So if it's the first time that you're looking at Renko bars, uh, basically the Renko bars is really a trend indicator based on points. So it's not based on the actual time frame. So regardless if it's going to be using the time frame Renko bars, but it's not. Each box is not an actual candle. Okay, so let's see. I'll be back, guys. All right. Yeah. So we have the first signal here. So as you can see, it's a sell signal on US30. So basically, what we are looking for is, like I said, you see the blue in the back. That means that it's correlating with my setup, and it's still going down. Okay, so that's the second indication that the movement is going on our way. So this trade is perfect. So we should see a continuation going down. Same thing on S&P 500. It's still going down here, but it's not lining up with what I was looking for based on my indicator here. So US30 is a sell. And basically my take profit, how do I look for my take profit is I look at the next reversal. So let's say we have like here, you see you have a reversal here, you have a reversal pattern, or if we're looking at the like a downtrend reverse pattern right here. So as long as I don't see, I'm not seeing this. So two candles going, two bars going down like that, and one that is going up, and it's closing like this. I'm still in the trade. So as you can see, it's still plotting going down. So so right now I would be still in the trade. And my stop loss, I always put it at the top of the previous Renko bar. Okay, so I'm not looking at the candlesticks. I'm only looking at the Renko bars here, and I'm putting my stop loss on top of the previous Renko bar that was plotted that is full. So as you can see right now, there's two that are like grayed out. It's not fully confirmed here, but I would have put my stop loss at the top of this one, okay? Because this one is plotted, and as you can see, there's a third one that is grayed out that was created. So and there's a fourth one being done. So that is perfect. And if you're trading, make sure to put it on demo if you're not comfortable on the market yet. But if you're a seasonal trader or and you know exactly what you're doing, it's not financial advice. It's only I'm just showing you exactly how the system works. So if you want to take the trade or not, that's really on at your own uh, disposal here. Okay. And you have to remember when you take the trade, any trades, you have to know exactly what type of stop loss or take profit you have to put manually. And so it's reconfirming here the, the the trade. There's another one here coming for US S&P 500, so it's the same setup. So it's confirming that it's going in the same direction. So S&P 500 and US30 is showing us the same direction here, going down. So far we have two good setups here. So we'll wait on the next candle that will be opening in about 3 to 4 minutes. So be back in 3 or 4 minutes for the next candle to see where we're at. All right, so let's look at next candle. So we're still looking bearish right now. Did do a little pullback, but it's really normal. You have to understand that on indices, it's going to do that just to do a scare on people, and it could go in the opposite way or continue. But for now, we're still looking bearish here based on the Renkos. So we'll wait and see. Um, and especially the price, the candles, the candle at 9:45 open at the bottom of the EMAs. So it's a good indication that it's there's still a continuation going down, but it could reverse. But the confirmation that I look for is the Renko bars. So like I said, as long as I don't see a reversal on the Renko bars, I'm still in the trade, because what's what I notice here is that most people that are trading only candlesticks are hesitating, or they're fearful of their trade. Why? Because they see candlestick going up, even though it's a downtrend. So by adding the Renko bars, it's filtering out the trend, and it's removing your fear of removing yourself from the trade earlier for no reason. So if you do that, if you use the Renko bars, if you only use the Renko bars and you're trading your own setup, you're gonna see a big difference in your trading, and you're gonna be more profitable overall, because you're not gonna be um, hesitating of removing yourself from the trade, even though your analysis is really good and you know exactly where the price is supposed to go. But there's some move like this, or like this wick like this, or a candlestick going up, that is giving you some indication that it's going to reverse, but it's totally not reversing at all. So right now we're still bearish on those two indices here, so US30 and S&P 500. NASDAQ, we don't have. It's showing us a bearish movement, but we didn't have any signals yet. But for now, I would focus on S&P 500 and US30 for now, because it's showing us a good momentum going down. So we'll look at the next candle in about 10 minutes, but so far it's this candle is showing us that the movement is still going down here. So around 10:30, we should have a confirmation of where the market will go, and we'll see if the PMI will affect the indices market. But we'll look at it in a couple of minutes. So I'll be back in a few. All right, perfect. Yeah. So I had a question here from Leon. Um, that is in my inbox here. So thank you, Leon, to look at the live. So his first question is how to set up the alerts for the indicator. So I'll show you. It's really the same model as any other indicator. So you on the indicator tab right here. I'm just gonna give an example on US30. You're gonna click on the three dots at the end. See, there we go. So three dots right here, and then you're gonna click Add Alerts. So the first one, Add Alerts for EMX. You click on that, and then you have to put the expiration. Make sure that you put it. You click on here and you put it at open-ended alert. So that way it's not gonna expire. And then you put the alert name. So usually I put like US30 15-minute alert or whatnot. So you put the name that you want. And after that, you have to go on the notification section and make sure that you have the notification on in app. So that way you're gonna receive it in your app if you have if you're on mobile, and on the uh, on the trading view on your desktop, and then you have to put show pop up. So if you do show pop up, it's gonna pop up on your computer. I think you saw that when we had the alert earlier. It's gonna show maybe on the left side or right on your screen if you have the alert tab open. Okay, so so when you finish that, you just click create, and it's gonna create your alert here for the pair or indices that you're trading on. Okay, so so you could put that at on all of your signals, not a signal, but on your pair that you're trading overall. So that way you're gonna receive the notification when we have a setup, and that way it's gonna avoid you to stare on your screen 24/7 to wait for the best setup. The system will give you the signal here and the best setup based on the settings and everything. So Leon is one of the members here that has access to the indicator. So we're still testing out some stuff here, but when it's going to be fully available for the public, I will release everything and give you pricing overall regarding that. So the other question that Leon had is which time frame that I put my Renkos. So as you could see, my Renko time frame here is 15. So I always put the Renko bar time frame based on the chart that I'm trading on. So if I'm trading off of the 15-minute, as you could see right now, it will be off of the 15-minute. But sometime I could trade, if it's, let's say, the 15-minute, I could look at the 15-minute, or I could look at the 1 hour. So if I want to hold on to my trade longer, I could look at the 1 hour chart and exit out off of the 1 hour Renko bar chart. Okay, so that way I'm going to be holding on to the trade longer than on off of the 15-minute. Because if you're trading off of the 15-minute, you're scalping the market overall. So base for this the session that I'm doing with you guys, since we're trading from 9:30 until 11ish. I always put the 15-minute Renko bars, but if I would have kept the trade longer, it will be on a 1 hour. You could even use the 30-minute if you want to, but by default it will be 15 minutes if you're trading the 15-minute candle. So we'll wait for the next candle that will open in about 2 minutes. All right, perfect. So I just rearranged the Renko bar so you guys could see more of the Renkos. So for now, as we could see, the market is still tanking. If you took the trade of US30 and S&P 500 going down, you should be in the green. Now NAS 100 is tanking too. And as you can see, the Renko bars are still looking bearish right now. So we're still looking for bearish movement. So 10, still pushing, still pushing. Perfect. So if you have any questions, just put it in the chat, and I'll see it. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know. But like we said, the US30 and S&P 500 is still tanking right now, and NAS 100 too. But we had two signals at the start of the market open session around 9:34, 9:35 in the downside. So we're still looking for bearish movement based on the wrinkles. So if you took the trade at the when you saw the signals here, you should be in profit. But like I said, if you have any questions, just put it in the chat. All right, perfect. So right now, we could see that. Let's go back here. So US30 is starting to reverse a little bit, but we're still looking at the wrinkles. It's still going down, so we'll wait and see. Sorry if that's that's my cat here. So let's see if it's grayed out. It's maybe starting to reverse, but for S&P 500 is still looking bearish right now, and for Nasdaq, it's a strong sell right now. So, and if you have any questions about what you're seeing right now, if it's the first time being on my live, my name is Dre Day FX. So I'm showing you exactly my personal indicator, that is EMX AI, and how it works, and how with the combination of Renko Bars, how it's a powerful system that will be helping you guys being in profit or exponentially help you towards your trading goals. So here we go. So we had a sell right now on NASDAQ. So it's a sell. So we're still looking for a continuation, and we have volume right now on NASDAQ. So before we didn't have any volume, as you could see in the background. So if it's blacked out like that, you don't have a lot of volume. But right now we're starting to have more volumes here. So I'm just gonna short this thing out. Perfect. So where do I put my stop loss based on the signal? I put it always like 2 candles before the actual current candle that is being plotted. So I would put my stop loss right here on that Renko bar, and my take profit will be the next reversal pattern off of the Renkos. For example, like this, if it's going down and it's showing me like a pattern like this, I will be out of the market after this Renko bar. Okay. And the Renko bar is not calculated in time, it's calculated in movement in points. So as long as you see the Renkos going in the same direction as the signal or of the market direction, you're still in the trade. So we had the signal on S&P 500 and US30 around the top of the market open around 9:30 ish in the downside, and right now we have a sell signal of on the Nasdaq currently. So it's 10:12 Eastern Standard Time right now. So we'll wait for the next candle in about 3 minutes to see where the market will go. And for the Renkos, you have to make sure that you put it for on the same time frame as your chart. So if for this example, we have the 15-minute chart on US30. The Renko will be at on the 15-minute Renko bars. And to have access to the Renko bars, you need to have a Premium Plus, Pro Plus or Premium package with TradingView, because the free version will not have you will not have the option to go on the Renko bars on the lower time frame. I think it goes until the daily chart for the Renkos. But if you're going to be using EMX AI or your indicator, make Renko bars on the lower time frame, and you need to have the Pro Plus or the Premium to have access to it. All right, so for the US30 that I use, it's the US30 from Oanda. So so if you look at here, it should be US Wall ST30, and it should be the Oanda one. So you have to go on indices. If I remove this, you should see US Wall Street 30. So that'll be the one that I look for the setup. So that'll be the US30 that I use. Same thing for S&P 500. It's the one from Wanda. And same thing for the US NAS 200. That's the Oanda one that I use. So all of them are Oanda. Oanda has the best feed for the market. So depending exactly on the broker that you actually trade on, in always you look at the Oanda feed on TradingView to take my position. Perfect. So we have Leon that is in profit with SSP 500. So that's perfect. I know US30 is reversing a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. But SSP 500 is currently a winner. I know NASDAQ gave us a signal 15 minutes ago at the top of the hour, I think. So, but it's still looking bearish overall. So we'll wait and see. And basically, the setup that I have here is helping you guys to analyze the market a little bit smoother, and you don't need to take the full move and take your take profit. if you have an actual goal in points or in dollar amount, you just have to, you could get out whenever you like. So that's why I do not tell you exactly where to put your take profit. um, I only tell you exactly where I exit the trade, but it's not related to any like patterns or any technical analysis or anything like that. I'm just trading the actual trend, uh, because the market goes one way or the other. So if you know exactly which way the market is going, you're going to be in most of the time you're going to be in the same direction in the market based on the setups that I and the way that I show you guys, and you're going to be uh, most of the time in profit overall. So so the way that I trade is something that is really easy to understand. Even though you didn't have any like knowledge of what a candlestick is or what a Renko bar is or whatnot. But it's really simple, especially if you have moving averages or any other indicator that gives you some information of where the market goes. You're gonna be in profit overall. Okay. So let's look at that. So we're gonna have the next candle that's gonna open in about 8 minutes. So let's see. And as you can see, US30 is still pushing down. So that's really a clear example of what I was telling you guys, is that sometime if you're looking at the candlestick, you may be hesitant of keeping your trade open because of this candle going up. But in the Renko bars, we didn't have any indication that the market was reversing. So that means that we're keeping our trade open, and as long as we don't see a reversal on the Renko bars, we're not closing the trade. And we should have an actual stop loss already planted to minimize our our risk. Okay, because that's the reason why we put a stop loss, is because we know that we're willing to lose at that point. But if it doesn't go near your stop loss that you plotted, it doesn't make sense to manually remove yourself from the trade. You already put a stop loss, you keep it there, and you wait until the market reverse or the market hit your stop loss. But right now it's still pushing down. So this candle was a fake out, basically. That's what it's confirming you, because the market was still going down, right? So we're not looking for the candlestick patterns at all, especially when the trend is going down. We're just waiting for the market in the Renko bars to reverse. That's the only time that we would remove ourselves from the trade or take profit from the trade. So same thing for US30, S&P 500, sorry. So it's still pushing down, and a NASDAQ is still pushing down. So for anyone that was still in that trade here, congrats. You should be more in profit right now, and you should be still continuing and keeping the trade open off of the Renko bar here. So anyone is in profit right now based on the setups that we had since 9:30 this morning, Eastern Standard Time. So we've been on the live for about 1 hour already. So you should have already been in at least three trades so far. So we're looking for sell setup here overall on the US30, S&P 500, and Nasdaq 100. So at the start of market open New York session, we had two signals for US30 and S&P 500 on the downside, and Nasdaq we had it around 10 15 on the downside, and the Renko bars are still pushing down currently. So we should be in a good profit. So we had a little pullback on the US30, but like I said, the Renko bars on the US30 chart was still bearish. So we should have still been in the trade and didn't quote anything. And we should be all in profit right now. So the next candle will open in about 3 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. But I should expect continuation down in the market for maybe the rest of the day. But we'll see. But like I said, as long as you see that the Renko bars are still going down, we're still in the trade. So we're just waiting for the next reversal to get out of the trade in good profit here overall. And make sure that you put your stop loss at the top of the previous on the second to last Renko bar, just to avoid any just to secure your account here overall. So we have a good push down on US30 right now. And as you can see, the Renko bars are still pushing down. So that's perfect. Same thing for S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So next candle will open in about less than 1 minute. Perfect. So it's 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So still looking good right now. So make sure that I put the Renko bars so everyone can see. Perfect. So and usually what I do is I start the session here, especially if I trade indices. I start at 9:30, and I should be out of the market around 11. So it's an hour and a half of session per day, and I'm done for the day. So as long as there's no like big news, even though the EMX AI is able to analyze the news based on a big impulsion in movement, I do not stay in the market for 3, 4, 5 hours. Not anymore. Before, I was someone that was trading like Asian session, London session, New York session. So, and I was trading multiple pairs at the same time. But at the end, you just have to master a few pairs. And the reason why I use I trade S&P 500, US30, and Nasdaq 100 is that most of the time those three indices do move uh, similar, and sometimes I'm able to capitalize on multiple indices in the same direction. As today, we had three sales signals overall, and all of them are in profit right now. So around like 11 should be done. Should be done for the day and should be in good profit, depending exactly on your account size and anything like that. Another thing that I wanted to maybe give you some pointers, especially for people that are trading prop firms, is the way to analyze your and how to trade your actual prop firm is you need to only trade the maximum drawdown amount that you're allowed for a prop firm. Meaning, for example, you have a 100K account with a prop firm, and your maximum drawdown is 10%. So that means that basically you have access to only 10% of that account to be able to grow it. Okay, so that means that off of the 100K, you only have 10K that you're able to trade and to play with. Because if you go over 10K, you don't have the account anymore. So you have to put your mind and your perspective of, okay, I have only 10K to trade and not 100K. So I'm not thinking about the 100K account that I have. I'm only looking at 10K of leeway to be able to grow that 10K. So if you're let's say you do 1K for the day, that means that you're not made 1% for the day. You made more than 1% because you only had 10K. So you made 10%. So that's how you have to think about it. So if you do like at least 10% every week, for sure you're gonna grow your account. So if you put your mind like that, so that means like let's say you do only you want to do like uh 50% every month. That's 5K every month that you're doing. But in reality, you're making 5% off of the 100K, but you're making 50% off of the 10K that you're allowed. So if you're making that amount every month consistently, you're going to grow your account and you're going to be able to be profitable every month. But you have to change your mindset and on how you look at the amount that you're trading on. So same thing if you're trading a $1 million account, you're not trading $1 million. You're trading 100K. And if you're making 50% of 100K, that's 50K. But for real, you're making 5% off of 1 million. So that's 50K. So by doing that, you're gonna be you're able to remove minimize your risk and be able to keep your account longer than most of the retail traders. Okay, so that's really my advice here for you guys would be to just look at the drawdown amount that the prop firm is giving you, and that's the amount that you have access to, and not the full bounce, because you're not never gonna have access to the full bounce. You're only gonna have access to the drawdown amount. Perfect. So yeah, so we're still looking good overall for the trade. So we still have 8 minutes left on that candle, and then there will be the final candle here for this session. So we're still looking bearish in all three indices. So it never reversed, starting at 9:30. So still be in green. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Leon is in profit with US30 and SSP 500, so that's perfect. So as long as you're following the rules, you're gonna be in the good direction in the market. Okay. So it seems that for US30 and SP 500, especially US30, seems to continue down, but we'll wait and see. So since usually my sessions finish at 11, maybe around like 10:55, I could put take partial profit and just let run the rest and until the end of the day. Or if you look at the higher time frame on the Renkos or on your chart, if you see that there's a continuation in the market, you could keep it on the partial profit on for longer. But me, I like to look and navigate and um, manage my trades. So around 11, I'll be out of the market and should be good for the day. And there's still tomorrow. So so tomorrow is Thursday. So and you have to make sure to look at the news events, especially if you're trading like NFP or anything that is related to the U.S. Economy. If there's a red folder or anything like that, and if the platform that you're trading on doesn't allow trading on news or anything like that, so you have to make sure that you look at those two at the same time. But especially after the news events, usually it goes in the same direction or it goes the opposite way. But with the Renkos, you're able to be a little bit more confident in your trades, to know exactly where the market goes. Okay. So if you guys have any questions before the end of this session, just let me know. And if you want to have like more clarification of how everything works, just let me know too. So we'll be waiting for the next candle that will be open in about 3 minutes. All right, so next candle. So the final candle for this session will open. So we still have a down pressure here on US30. S&P 500 the same. Nasdaq is starting to reverse a little bit, but for the Renkos, it's still showing short. So US30 is so far the best setup that we had overall for the day. So like I said, usually personally I will be out the market around 5 minutes before the top of the hour. So 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about less than 10 minutes. So, but if you already reach your goal for the day, just secure your profit. Or if you're in drawdown, just cut it short. You want to make sure that you're still in the game, so it's not a race. You have every day you have some opportunities to get in and get out of the market, and you have to make sure that you trade based on the indices or the currency that you're trading on. Make sure that you trade that currency within the market open. So let's say you're trading the Australian dollar or the yen. make sure that you trade that pair at the start, at the opening of the market of that region. Okay, so if you're trading the yen, make sure you trade the Asian session open, and you should see good setup and good movement, because the trend will be higher on the market open. Same thing for London session. If you're trading a lot of GBP pairs, this is the best time to trade those pairs. And same thing for US pairs. The best time will be to trade it in correlation with the New York Open. Okay, so perfect. Yeah. So it's really great advice here regarding the prop firms. So thank you. Because that's what I'm seeing, is that a lot of people are thinking that, oh, I have 100K or I have a 200K account, but they think that they have the full account. It's not the full account that you have. You only have a partial amount of the account, because you have to understand that the prop firms are not giving you the full amount to be trading on. They're just giving you a partial amount, but you're able to leverage the full balance to be able to get more profit. So by knowing that you're only trading the the drawdown amount and not the full amount, you're going to be able to keep your account longer, and you're going to be able to get more profit at the end. So um, so that's really my advice here for you guys and girls. So and by keeping your account that way, you're going to be able to be in profit most of the time. So so for US30, it's still bearish here, so that's perfect. And SSP 500 is still going down, and it's only Nasdaq that is it's still showing a bearish movement on the Renko bars, but on the actual pattern, it's going up a little bit. But like I said, in about 6 minutes, I would be out of the market, or I would close some partial profit and just let the rest run until the next reversal of the Renko bars. Okay, so yeah, so that's perfect. So SSP 500 is still going down right now, so that's perfect. So the big winner here is US30. Okay, so still have 5 minutes here. And if you're trading, if you're keeping your trade open for any pair, make sure that you trail your profit. So how do you trail your profit? You make sure that you remove your stop loss, and you put it like three bars before the current Renko bar. Okay, so that way it's going to give you some leeway on where the market will go, and by doing that, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be like tight on your trailing stop, and you're still going to be in the trade for longer. Okay. Perfect. So still pushing down. So even S&P 500 is pushing down, and Nasdaq is still pushing down. So that's really good. And like I said to you guys, sometimes they're gonna trying to trap you with a up movement before the continuation. So this candle here, right here, was a fake out. Okay, why? Because we're still looking for a bearish moving on the Renkos. So as long as it didn't reverse like this, we're still in a trade on the downside, and that's what it's confirmed right now. Same thing for Nasdaq. It's still showing bearish. And US30, same thing. So yesterday we only had like a fake out right here, and then it's still continuing down. Okay, so we still have 7 minutes left for that candle. But like I said, if you're happy with what you had so far, make sure to secure your profit if you're in profit, and make sure to trail your account, trail your trade, just to secure and to secure your own account here overall. So we still have a couple minutes left. So if you guys have any questions, it's the time to do so, because we're closing the session here in a couple of minutes. So make sure you put your questions here. If not, that means that I did a great job today to explain you everything for you guys. But overall, we had a bearish movement for each of the indices that we had, and it still continued that way overall. So that's perfect. Perfect. So still have a continuation here on US30 and S&P 500, like I said. And Nasdaq is still trying to continue down, but yeah, it's still pushing down right now. Perfect. Okay. So that's pretty much the session here for today, Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. So tomorrow we'll do the same thing. So we're gonna start our live session at 9:15, and wait for the market to open at 9:30. And then we're gonna look at the chart and see exactly where the market goes, and if we have any signals, we'll analyze those two at the same time. And if you have any questions overall, just ask them. That's no problem. So I'll close it out in about 3 minutes, just to wait to see if we have any questions. If not, we'll close it out for today. Hope you guys liked this session and how I explained everything. So overall, SSP and US30 were big winners here. And NASDAQ was a little bit ranging here after the move. Perfect. Great. So that being said, I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to monitor your trades if you're still in profit and you're thinking of keeping those trades open. But we'll catch you guys on the next one. So talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.